Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to FaF series. In today's episode, we're gonna go and take a look at what had transpired in 1v1 ladder match between Isekai-chan, also known as Farmsletje, going QEF, first land factory, and wearing his dark pink hue. You can see that he's looking quite sexy, don't you think? Anyway, on the other side of the map, in the north corner, we have System Failure, going dark blue Cybran, going land first, and then his build order is gonna consist of Pigeon and 4 Mexes, and then most likely he's gonna go and build a Hydra right here. Meanwhile, Isekai-chan on the other side of the map is going for 4 Mexes and a Hydra, so both of the players are using the same strategy of getting fast Hydra, and then Farmsletje is gonna go and proceed to build an air factory. Meanwhile, his opponent, System Failure, is gonna go and do a few reclaim orders, and nothing worth noting. At least for now. Maybe apart from a land scout and maybe a lab or mantis to go and scout the sides of the map, because you wanna go and contest these points. Meanwhile, Farmsletje is gonna make few Chad Marines, the small little guys who know how to hunt the engineers, and then he's gonna go and set them. Yep, right here to go and try to kill off some single engineers that are left without assist. Meanwhile, System Failure is actually going for more mantis, so he's gonna get 2 of them out. Maybe he's gonna go and try to make a ride on a run-by, but we will see. Meanwhile, Farmsletje is also making second mech marine, assisted with a scout to go around the other part of the map and see if he can go and get 1 or 2 engineer skills. Meanwhile, System Failure is actually seen making land factories, so we can say that he's on the mantis spam plan for now. Meanwhile, Farms is just chilling, making air scouts and stuff with the air factory. Meanwhile, we have the first engage of the game. Chad Mantis versus Chad Marine. Well, it seems like it's gonna be an easy win for the Mantis. The Chad Marine and the scout are dead, and the Mantis are moving forward. Meanwhile, the other guys on the other part of the map are just moving silently, non-interrupted, trying to sneak by through this forest. Just look at how cool this little guy is. A true Chad. Like, come on. If you had a daughter, you would give him to it, right? Because this guy is like fucking Chad. But let's go and look at the map for now. We can see that, yep, System Failure is making more and more land factories, so he's doing the Cybran special of more and more mantis, because it means victory. Meanwhile, Farms is just trying to counteract with some land forces to make sure that his engineer can get the reclaim and the mass points. It seems like he's playing this game a little bit slower than you would expect from someone so high rated. Meanwhile, the Mantis is dying, but there is 2 of them, so it seems like this striker is also gonna fall down to the fast and swift Mantis boy. Or maybe, who knows, Farm is actually doing great micro here. But oh wait, I can hear, oh yeah, look at the Chad going for the engineer kill. Ah, pak, 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 boom, baby. Look at this Chad go. Anyway, we can see Mantis riding the other part of the map, getting rid of an engineer and then killing the max. Meanwhile, there is a lone striker here, but he alone won't be enough to defeat these Mantises. But there is another guy coming in, and it seems like the Mantis will have to retreat. Oh, look at this. Here comes the Janus. He's gonna Janus the hell out of the base. So that's what's the plan. Gonna go fast into air and try to get rid of the enemy forces, huh? Is that your little cheeky plan, Mr. Farmsletje, or not? Meanwhile, the other AC from System Failure is also coming onto the middle of the map. to go and fight for some of the juicy reclaim here and to get the mexes. Meanwhile, the forces on the right flank are making a run by around the ACU, and it seems like they're gonna go straight for the enemy base. Yep, that's the plan. You can see the move orders in the middle of the enemy base. But Farmstati is moving the ACU to intercept it. Because let's be honest, you don't wanna have enemy tanks inside your base, but why are you making only T2R? Come on. What is this? What is this madness? Come on. Farms, what are you doing? Like, you can see, there's barely any tanks from farms, but he's making more and more T2R to ground air bombers. Like, what is your idea, mate? Like, if you look at the map, for now we can really see that the one with the advantage is system failure. He have more mexes, he have more land presence. He's basically running all around farms ACU and making ground buys here and there. Like, look at this little mantis here. He's getting rid of the core mexes of farms. This shouldn't be happening. Like, even when you look at the mass, it's clear that this blue Cybrand Menace guy is clearly winning the game so far. But who knows, maybe there is some bigger overarching plan that farms have, like... Because so far these Januses are not contested by anything, there is not enough air. Like, these few Sky Slammers are never gonna get rid of these Januses, and even then, if they do, he will have to go and Oh, he actually is already investing in more Sky Slammers. And they're coming in hot to go and get rid of these bombers. Meanwhile, the core mexes are dying to the Mantis Menace. Because why not? If the Mantis gets through, it's gonna kill your mexes, but Farm's ACU is already coming in hard. Boom. Boom! Dies the Mantis. While the Chad's UEF ACU comes in handy. Now killing the Medusa and stopping for a second. Meanwhile, there was a sneaky snipe attempt by Farms on the enemy ACU, but it's clear that 3 Januses are not gonna be enough to get rid of this ACU. Meanwhile, when we look at the income, it's only 9 mass per second for Farms, but when you look at the reclaim values, it is clear that he can still have a chance to get it all back up and running. Meanwhile, system failure. Just on T1 Maxis, not even investing in anything else, just pumping out these Sky Slammers to try and kill off the enemy Januses. But the Januses don't give a shit. They come, drop napalm, and enjoy the memories of the Vietnam. Like a proper UEF forces. Meanwhile, in the base of Farms, it is clear that there is something going wrong when you look at the amount of enemy forces inside it. This little guys coming here making ground buys all the time. But the napalm bombs are actually quite a good deterrent. Yet, with this amount of Cybrand technology, when you make anti-air units to kill the ground forces. Because Cybrand magic, I guess. The Januses come back from harassing the enemy base to defend the Farms base, because let's be honest, there isn't much left in here. It's a desolate place. Let's say it like that, because when you look at it, there's barely anything left in here. Meanwhile, look at this Chad Mantis spam base. It's charring out units at full capacity. When we look at the mass income, it's quite clear at 25 to 11. That's a not good look for our pink friend right here. Even more when half of his building and maxes are on half HP. But he still have quite a considerable force of Januses going around the map and killing off single units. Now we can see a scouting run coming in here to see what is coming in here, because there is a lack of is this gonna be a snipe attempt or what? No, it's not. It's just gonna get rid of the inties and then we will see. We can see that there's a big chunky force coming in here from system failure. But Farms nonetheless is gonna go and try to deal as much damage to the factories so he can get rid of some of the spam that have been coming after him.
Commander under attack.
But it's really hard. If you look, it's all blank, there is nothing, it's all dark, there is no intel what's coming in or what, so farmers really have to go and try to play it out safe and slow. Let's take a look at what's happening. Yep. There is a bunch of sky slammers everywhere. Meanwhile, this small detached force is making a run by for the base, killing a T1 Max. I think it is yep, T1 Max. But the ACU intercepts it. Oh, a staging facility that's gonna repair the Januses that are gonna come back after harassing the middle of the enemy base. We can see 2 factories dead and even a Max. But even then, when we look at the production facilities, it's quite clear that system failure have way more of them. But for whatever the reason, he's still not capable of breaking the back of farms. Like, it could go T2 flag, mate. Just forget about Sky Slammers, go T2 flag and just brutally destroy the Januses with a flag. Because that's what you should be doing. Or go and make more Air Force, but it seems like you're not doing it for whatever the reason. Because let's be honest, the Janus flying Circus force is getting bigger and bigger. Meanwhile, there is still no land presence from Farmslet. So who knows? But my advice would be to actually go and make more air factories, because single one is not enough. Or even just try to eco up and get T2 and then maybe T3 air. Because it is clear that with just T1 spam you're not gonna do enough to do anything useful here. Because so far you've only been donating mass with this, right? Because, I mean, look at this. When you look at the mass and energy inside these Januses and then compare it to this stuff here, there is no way that this stuff can make a dent in the base. Even more as the ACU is still standing in here and just defending. It's not going anywhere, it's gonna stay and defend the base. And again, a beautiful mass donation from system failure. So let's see if he's gonna change his plan or not. Is he gonna go T2 or not? Nope. Doesn't seem so. Maybe he or... Nope, no clue what his plan is, but I really would say that considering the amount of land priority he have and the amount of maxes, the best choice is to simply go get a little bit of maxes, like T2 maxes, try to go T2 air and just get more stuff because you have the priority. Meanwhile, this thing is just gonna die without doing anything, another mass donation. Yep, barn baby barn. So right now we can see that Farms is actually just trying to make more and more Januses because reasons. And it's just gonna go on like that for a while, I guess, considering that blue shouldn't be... Why? Why are you doing this? It was clear you're gonna lose this engagement. Why would you do it? You never had enough intis to even go and contest the air superiority. Because say what you want about fighter bombers like Januses, Corsairs and Notas, but given enough of them, they're actually quite capable of killing the air units, and especially Januses. These things are the best when it comes to air-to-air combat from all the T2 fighter bombers. But it seems like system failure simply doesn't know this. Meanwhile, it seems like yet another sneaky raid is happening in here. I have no clue what this Sabrent player is thinking, but seriously, just stop it. This is what we call a mass donation. Please, stop it from happening. Because Farms is just gonna move the... how's it called? The Januses and just can kill it off quite easily. Because these Sky Slammers are not enough to stop these bad boys here. Yikes. Nothing says kill like an overkill, I guess. Poor Mantis. There's nothing left, not even mass. Yikes. Meanwhile, the Janus Murder Force is just going around killing more and more units without giving a fuck, because why would they? And no. That's just sad. Look at this barn. I said it was gonna be a mass donation, and yet you still go through with it. Okay, maybe not so much mass is left after the Januses made the bombing run, but still, there's some mass left here, right? You're just wasting your mass, mate. Just go echo up a little bit. Because, really, making all these T1 units is not gonna do anything good. Like, yes, just get a little bit more intis in the air and maybe then you can go and contest the Air Force. But so far you should just go and try to echo up because... Yikes. Look at the flames. If this guy says that do not come anywhere near my base, you better don't do it unless you bring some good and big Air Force. And again, losing this intis, like, what are you doing, mate? Oh, maybe now? Somebody should play a little bit more settings, clearly, because that is not how you micro your air units. And, yet again, there is another raid coming in, or should I even start calling it mass delivery, because it is clear that this thing here is not gonna do anything useful. I'm sorry, system failure, but this is bad. This is really bad. There's nothing you're gonna do with it. Even more so as there is the ACU here and you have like only anti-air units here. This is bad. Like, when you look at the score, even though Farmslete is not doing so great on the mass income, he's keeping his units alive and... yeah, look at this. 2.6 mass ratio. Compared to what? God damn it. To 0.3? That's just bad. That's just bad and you know it, and he's losing yet another land factory that was here for God knows what reason. Like, there is no catching it. There is no catching the Januses. Not with this amount of intis and not with your bad micro. But God bless, the bangers are coming here to bang on the sky. Finally some good units against Janus. This guy is learning and slowly advancing, but Farmslet, yeah, is going for a bombing. Oh, a sniper attempt. Oh, nice. Nah, burn, baby, burn. But it seems like it's not gonna be enough, and the bangers are actually enough to make Farms reconsider the choice and move the Januses back. He didn't lose anything, but they took quite a beating, as you can see. So you know, guys, make T2 flag against massed bombers, because it's really gonna do its job. Meanwhile, single Janus going around on a bombing run, or maybe not, he's going back. So yet again we are in this stalemate where none of the players can actually do anything useful, and should just consider getting some units, some EQ up, and look for an opportunity to strike. You never learn, do you? You never learn. Yep, look, a single skybanger is enough to go and make the Janus reconsider coming in close. And yet you are making so many sky slammers. But yeah, this force is not gonna do anything. this too, there's just nothing to get rid of the ACU. You might go and kill a few Januses, but all in all, you have nothing to get rid of this beefy UEF ACU. Like, what is your plan? Come on, mate. You should have one. Oh, what are you building now? You are... oh, upgrading mass extractors, but... why the hell are you stalling so badly? Like, ugh. You shouldn't have such a big ass stall, just make single thing at a time. It's gonna work out way better for you and... please, stop doing this. This is just stupid, just look at this. Do we even have... not even a T2 radar at minute 20. So not only you're pushing with a stupid mix of units that have no way to deal any considerable damage, you also don't have any intel as to what is happening, where are the Januses and stuff. Yikes, man, yikes. Like, yet again, you're losing the units, like, there might not be much mass left after the napalm burns off it, right, but still. This is not doing anything good, like... at this point, why not just use your ACU or get a T2 engineer somewhere close and make a TML or something, because it is clear that at this point you're not gonna get through with units or anything. Like, look at this. This is not working out for you. Ah, 1600 rated player, by the way. Guile Pro, as we call them. Oh, finally, a good air fight for you. Now just retreat them, yes, retreat them, good. See? See? You can do it if you try. You just need intel, and so you won't suicide your units into a bunch of enemy units. Because even now, if you go and move these Intis to fight this Janus force, it's not gonna end up good for you, because there is just way more mass in here. And the air staging facility is coming in handy. Quite nice. Balance team knew what they were doing when they made them T1. Again. Again. Are you using your mantis as freaking scouts or what? Because just get a single T2 radar. It's gonna cost less than all these T1s. Like, okay, good job. You killed a T1 max. And then you lost more mass in return. Good for you. Even more so as Isekai-chan is finally catching up in the mass. Because he actually was capable of echoing here. The mad lad is even making a T3 max right here. Yep, that's a dedication you wanna see. But holy hell. Imagine only if farms were to use Grand Forces or anything useful instead of making just Janus on repeat. Like, look at this. 25 Janus, 5 scouts. 25 Janus, 5 scouts. This is some serious meme material. And again, why are you pushing in with these units in here? It's not gonna do anything. Even if you go and kill off the enemy Januses, there's not much you can do with these units. Like, yeah, maybe Sky Slammers are gonna kill 1 or 2 Nexus, but then farms have to just simply move the ACU and he can go and kill off all of this stuff and then reclaim the mass. Like, yet again. Why are you doing this to me? This game could have been over so long ago, but for whatever the reason you're not doing anything useful. Unless this is supposed to be some kind of spectacle, showing off how broken Januses really are. Nerfy Januses! Balance team, what are you doing? Nerf Januses, Janus OP! Nerf UEF OP! Nerf it! No, that's not going to happen. Because this is just a single player's incapability to think critically. Like, why? Let's look at the interceptor count. 40 interceptors versus 14 Januses so far, and even then, I'm gonna say it's gonna be hard to win this engagement if he's gonna engage, which looks like he might be thinking about. But then again, 131. Just make this thing a single T2 radar, because it's clearly not working. Oh, here comes the air fight. I mean, it's looking good so far. Or it was. Yeah. Your micromate, it sucks. It really does suck. Yikes. But then again, finally, some good stuff coming from system failure. Look at this little sneaky TML position. Is he gonna go for the sniper or not? That is the question, because let's see if Isekai-chan is aware. He is not aware, so finally... or maybe not. He saw it. He saw it. Is he gonna make TML? I mean TMD or not? Is he gonna react on time or not? Doesn't look like it. Yep, he's not. So, we will see if it's gonna be a sniper or not. But even then, he needs more than 2, because Farms Letty have quite a few veterancy points on these ACU, and as you can clearly... Okay, he actually managed to see it. Nigga, please, no TML, no TML, don't TML me, you bastard. Are you really gonna stop doing it? Or is it just you have no energy to sustain this? I guess you have, yeah, no energy to sustain it. Why are you doing this to me and the viewers? Why? Just get it out. Because it is clear that it's not gonna work out. Like, learn on your past mistakes. And yep, that is the T2 engineer, and I guess he's gonna make a TMD. Oh. I guess he's really not gonna use it. At least not now, or unless he's just using Echo Manager and... Yeah, I guess he could have been using Echo Manager. Or, I don't know. Honestly, this game is so bad that questioning the players as to what they are doing is kind of pointless at this point. The TMLs have been launched, and where are they going? Oh, okay, I guess it's time to snipe the T3 Maxis. Meanwhile, this task force is gonna... Okay, so what I was saying about these raids before. Yeah, something about Mazu Nation. Yes, a Mazu Nation. That's what it is. Meanwhile, it seems like the TML are not gonna connect and are not gonna destroy this mass extractor, because the TMD have been made right on time, baby. Buskills coming to the rescue, and as such, Maxis are gonna stay alive. God bless every player who protects his T3 Maxis. Meanwhile, What is this? I mean... You are 30 minutes into the game. And you're still spamming Mantis. I would question your sanity, but I can see you're playing Cybrand, so... I guess you have this in your veins. Oh, you're still gonna go and try to snipe the Maxes with your TML. I'd say it's a pointless endeavor unless it connects. But the TML should actually protect it, I think. Yep. Or maybe not. Because Cybrand TML can split into 3 pieces after getting hit by TML. And as such, even though the full missile didn't connect, the pieces were enough to go and get rid of this Max. It always pains my heart to see T3 Max die. Such a sad day to see it happen to us. Please rest in peace, mate. And let the mass fields protect your soul. Because there is yet another mass nation coming in here. I really have to wonder if this game was staged or not, because it's clearly something wrong with it. This is not how you use your mass. Like, may just echo up, make some T3 arty or whatever, like, I don't know. Where is your T2? Not this, I want T2 engineer. Like, you could plant T2 arty in here and deal with the base and everything, just make a fucking fire base. Something, anything useful. This have to be a bad dream or something. There is no way this game is happening for real. Okay. Is this gonna be yet another air engagement or not? Please, no. No, you have no clue where are the Januses. No. Yikes. You lost the air again. Your brain must really be in a fucking jar with jam. There is no other way you would be so bad as a Cybrand player. Holy fuck. Holy macaroni. This is not how it is supposed to go. Like... Holy hell, like... Isekai-chan, also known as Farm Sletty or Gibmas as he calls his ACU, is always teetering on the brink of extinction, yet somehow still staying alive, because Cybrand players are apparently not known for being the best when it comes to thinking other tactics than T1 spam Hurdur we go crush you with Mantis, as with Mantis. Hahaha, Hurdur, Mantis spam, here we go, Mantis! Let's look at these 4-legged guys go, they're so good, they win all the games. Mantis is powerful, it will win no matter the cost. Oh god, damn it, Cybrand players are a different breed of a player. Meanwhile, after all this time, with only 5 Maxes in the core base, Farm Sletty finally gets into the lead when it comes to the mass income. Because apparently, why not? Who needs the mass, I mean the map, control when you can just eco up and make maxes? Because other player is apparently not very well versed in breaking the turtles. I mean, if you can even call Farms a turtle, considering he's using friggin' Janus to go and get rid of the forces that are coming for him, because this amount of PD is not enough to stop the Mantis. No, not even in 100 years it is enough PDs to stop them. But these few Januses sure are. Like, honestly. Just reclaim this TML. It's not gonna do anything useful. Just reclaim it and use the mass for something useful, like, I don't know, T3 trebuchets, T2 RT. I don't know. Even. Why? Why? Why are you doing this to me? This is the question that I would like to know, but most likely I won't know the answer to. I'm just gonna stop questioning you, because it is clear that you don't wanna be questioned. You're living in your own world, right, system? I guess your nickname is actually quite proper for what is happening in this game. There was some kind of system failure, like your brain must have encouraged the blue screen of death, and as such there was a system failure. Just get some T3 Maxes, dude! The Maxes are calling for it! Look at it, it wants to be T3 unit. It's been T2 for so long, and yet it's dreaming of becoming T3. Just do it! Just do it, my friend! Do it and never look back! T3 Maxes are your best friend! But even then, for whatever the reason, you're still making T1 RT from these factories. And Farmslete is making rust on his ACO. This is not looking good for you. Like, it looks like system failure just gave up even on catching the air parity or anything. He's just not gonna do anything. Wait, do I oh, yes, baby, yes. Finally, something useful coming from your land factories. Yes, the big gun of doom, the trebuchet. Or trebuchet? 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 I have no clue how to pronounce it. But anyway, finally we have a unit. Units that are actually capable of doing something useful for once. That is, if you provide air cover for them, or, I don't know, T2 shield something, anything. Janus strikes back. No, you're not winning this engagement. You're gonna throw your air lead yet again. This is not how it is supposed to be looking. Yikes. At least this little thing did some damage then, but it's gonna die anyway. Yeah. All Cybran's players are gonna burn in hell, made from Janus's napalm. But still. Just please stop building the T1 RT. These Medusas are long gone obsolete. And yet you're still building them. Something, Cybran player mentality that T1 spam can ever. No, this game just simply have to be a meme. There is no way it's real. Yep. Look, the T3 RT is doing something useful, so please use it. Provide it with cover. Get some T2 engineers, make a forward fire base with T2 shields, and a few trebuchets hiding beneath them, raining upon the farm's base. Please do it, because at this point you're losing the game. Like, look at the mass. 150 mass for my guy who only owns 5 maxes and a Ras ACU versus a guy who owns, let's see, 12 T2 maxes and quite a few T1 maxes. Like, please start investing in T3 maxes. As a Setons player, I can say it's gonna be a good investment. T3 maxes, best investment. You will see a mass return in 2 minutes, so please do it. Like, holy fuck. What is your plan, mate? Just stop. This game me reminds of that Setons game that I'm gonna cast later on, but where Mozzie kind of went low APM mode, totally forgetting about anything that is happening. But please, this is not the time to be fighting enemy air force over enemy airbase. Please. You don't even have a T2 radar to see what is happening here. I mean, okay, maybe you are winning this engagement, but honestly, who cares at this point? Because this is reality. This Janus farm is making more and more Januses, and soon enough there's gonna be enough of them to make this day and night, because there's gonna be enough of them to cover the sky. And you are not gonna be capable of doing anything to stop it. This is nightmare coming through. Your worst nightmare is coming alive. These air factories are here and fully operational. They are making the destroyers of worlds. This is your doom, and you will die to it, because you have no countermeasures, and as such, this is gonna be your end. Look at this. Look at this juicy mass becoming Januses. And there is nothing you're capable to stop it. The demon inside Farm Slutty is alive. And he is coming for your soul. He will rip it out and extinguish as a UEF commander. There will be nothing left from the UEF. Okay, my heart is actually... Oh, I shouldn't be doing that, but... this is actually... The Januses are gonna be this guy's doom, I can feel it. Even though he have so much anti-air units. When you look at the mass income or anything, it's just not happening. You're not winning the game. This guy right here is gonna kill you off, and he's gonna be happy about it. I mean, you have not a single T3 max system failure. How do you even wanna stay on parity at this very moment? Like, Van Slutty is coming for your soul. And you have no way to interact with him. No way at all. You're just about to die. I can feel it in my bones. You're dead, man. You're a dead man walking, and you know it. Because this big-ass air factory plant is gonna be your doom. It will. It simply will. Oh, look. And there's even a TML here coming online to get rid of the T2 Nexus on the front line. So the mass discrepancy is gonna get even bigger and bigger with time. Because you're not doing anything useful. Why are you building Bouncers? Just make a few sounds in forward bases. You have T2 engineers, you have T3 just. Okay, never mind. Here comes a scouting run from Isekai-chan, also known as Farm Slutty. He's coming in here to go and see what is happening on the map in this beautiful pattern. Oh, finally you're making some sums. Good. But let's see if there's anything good for you to go and snipe. How many Januses? 28. 29 and counting. 30. Now, this is a number that makes me moist. 32. These guys are multiplying in a big, big number. Times. Holy hell, English is such a hard language to speak for such a long time. Me no wanna speak English anymore. Me Polish dude. Me speak Polish, no English. Eglando bad language. Me Polish, me proud. Yikes. Anyway, what is your... I mean, you're not even covering your friggin' trebuchets are getting TML'd. Like, do you even understand that? Yep, the Sams are also getting TM... Okay, I said I'm not gonna say anything about the blue player, and I should stop really doing it, because I have no clue what the hell is he even trying to do. There is still no Titi Raider. He still have no clue what the hell is happening inside this base, and... 80 mass. Minus 100 mass stall at times. Holy macaroni, at least? Please, please. Let's say you're making a T3 max somewhere, so I can go and forgive you. So that I can actually forgive... Oh, man. T2 max is... right behind... Wait, something is good? Oh, okay, never mind. It's just something happening in here. I thought that there was snipe happening or something, but honestly, if you're losing T2 maxes this deep, you do not deserve to get T3 maxes. I said that I would forgive you if you were to get a T3 max, but that is not happening. There will be no forgiveness to your sins. You're gonna burn in hell. Yes, you will burn in hell. There is more TMLs flying all around. Let's see what are they gonna aim at. I guess just gonna get rid of the T1 land factories on the outskirts. Oh, finally something that I can get behind. The trebuchets were a fun addition to the plan, but unfortunately usage was quite bad, so let's hope that you can redeem yourself with these T3 bombers. But, oh my goodness. Oh, I am getting moist. Look at these beauties. How many? That is 57. Make it 58. It's gonna be 60 soon enough. Oh, this is looking hot. This is peak beauty standard you all should try to achieve. 65 Januses. Meanwhile, enemy player doesn't even have any clue it's happening. I mean, he's making some ASF, but 2 Virgin ASF versus 65 UEF Chad Januses. It's not gonna end up nicely for you. Because these guys here in BO. Is it snipe time or what? Is it finally time to end the... Oh, look. He's coming to intercept. Actually. Or no, he's not, because he's still... Ah, yes. There we go. Yep. Exactly as I said. The Virgin ASF versus Chad Janus. There is no chance in hell you win this. Okay, let's see what are you... Yep. Gonna get rid of the maxes with the counter move. Good choice. Then I'm gonna beeline here, and then... What's gonna be the next target? I can't wait to see it. Yep. Getting rid of the few ASF that were stupid enough to come close to this blob of death. Oh. T3 air, T3 pigeons, you say? Not on the UEF watch, because you're gonna burn in hell! Bye bye, the energy reserves. Now just to go and get rid of the T3 air factory. And we can call it a day. And we can call it a day. Although he should be power... Yes, he is power crippled, just like that. No. this saddens me immeasurably. I am sad beyond. And this Maxis had such a bad... Oh, a T3 Max. Yes, what do you mean, system failure? What do you mean? What is your excuse for this poor handling of the T3 Maxis? Yeah, what the fuck, mate? Your Maxis are dying to fucking Januses, and you have no way to deal with it. Nothing at all. You can't do shit about it. Because these Chad lads are about to make you die. Oh. Forget the main base, look at this. There is already 100 of them. And they're beautifully beelining for the AC. Is it gonna be the last stand or not? No, it seems like FaF is actually not gonna commit to the snipe. It seems like he prefers to bully his opponent a little bit more. Or maybe not, maybe yes or not. We don't know it yet, but I'm quite sure that he can just go and snipe the guy. There should be nothing standing in his way. Because what he can do? Nothing at all, because UEF is the power to rule the galaxy! Oh. Okay, just gonna snipe a few TMB here. Gonna kill the T3R HQ. And maybe then we will see the end of this quite sad game. Because honestly, how do you even get this game to go on for so long? I am astonished that he didn't Control K yet. I guess he still wants to go for the last fatal push with these units or something. My throat is giving up. Come on, do something funny. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. I see what you did there. Getting rid of the power and shields before you go for the snipe. A good strategical choice. There goes the T2 radar. And here comes another volley of the TMLs. Boom and boom, there goes the pigeon and the shield. And a few more TMLs, just for the good measure to get rid of the last shield. And then the pigeons. I'd say it is right about time we go and finish it off. Yep, they're moving. The Januses are moving. The units are on the move. Nothing like Raslats to rub some salt into opponents' wounds. Because why not? Ras boys are the best boys. But honestly, just please end this game. I had enough of this. I have had enough of this. So please just end it and let me go somewhere else, do something useful instead of watching and recording this replay. Please. I want out from here. I still wanna see my family. I don't wanna stay in this purgatory for years to... Please. You have 115 yen. Okay. Let's do it like that. Oh, wait. It's finally coming. The death of a man who didn't know how to counter Januses. his last briefing moments. He's gonna take his... Yikes! This man Janus is falling down. But this is what you deserve. You're gonna burn in hell, stupid cyber abuser! Kaboom, baby. Player rejected, I see you down. GGS, no re. Finally, I'm free. Holy fuck. What the fuck did I just watch like? Why did this game even happen? Holy fuck. I guess all I can say is just thanks for watching and see you next time. Endranii signing out.